Hello everyone! I'm in beautiful sunny Florida and I'm having a blast on my new Eride Pro SS 3.0. Virginia just got too cold and snowy, so I decided to take some time off work, visit family, and bring my new bike to have some fun in this beautiful Florida weather. Today I want to answer some common questions I get about the 3.0. What is the top speed? What kind of range does it get? Will a newbie loop it the first time they try it? And before all that, how did I get the 3.0 down to Florida in a sedan? Plan A was to use a hitch rack, and it almost worked. So the only hitch size for most four-door sedans is a 1¼ inch receiver. But hitch racks need a 2-inch receiver. So I got an adapter, but this stuck really far away from the car. It technically was over the tongue weight, it wobbled a lot, and it was only clearing 4 inches off the ground. But it kind of worked. It even did well on a test drive. However, I decided not to risk it with such a long 2-day drive through multiple states and risk this brand new bike, so I moved to Plan B. And Plan B was to fit the bike in the trunk. So it is possible. I had to remove the front wheel, I had to compress the front forks using a ratchet strap, I had to unscrew the handlebars, and I had to fold down my rear seats, but it worked. It fit in there. Made it all the way down to Florida and back. To test the top speed, I took the bike out to the compound in Palm Bay. The compound is a failed housing development that was never completed. It's just miles and miles of abandoned paved roads and some additional off-road tracks that people have made. When I first got there, I just rode around exploring. It was wild to be on miles of paved roads just forgotten about. Some of the side streets were getting overgrown, but the major roads were really perfect for testing out my top speed. After that, I decided to check a dirt trail. I rode pretty cautiously for the first look, and unfortunately the trail was really slippery with super soft sand. It would probably be really fun after a little bit of rain. This is soft. Ooh. Oh. This is sand. This is sliding all over the place. For the range test, I started with 99% battery and had 37 miles on the odometer, and I set trip A to 0. I picked a 45-mile-per-hour route to the beach, except it's Florida, and to keep up with traffic, that meant 60 miles per hour, so this is going to be a high-speed range test.
It was a Friday night. I took her out. It was a Friday night. I took her out. It was a Friday night.
While we're watching this ride footage, I want to talk about the statement that a lot of creators are making that if you put a newbie on this bike that they're going to loop it every time. And I found that not to be true. I put 3 people on this bike that had never ridden a Suron or possibly even an e-bike ever before. My dad, my brother, and my father-in-law, and none of them looped it. They've all ridden motorcycles before at some point in their past, and I just warned them that there's no gears, everything's in the throttle, from 0 to full twist is 100% power, so they gotta be real gentle with it. And what I did was I put the bike up on the stands and I let them twist the throttle and just feel that kick, like it kicks on the stand. And after that, none of them looped it. Everyone rode and they were completely safe. By the end of this ride, I had 8% battery. I'd gone 32.5 miles, and I think that range is only because I was pushing the speed so much on those fast roads. I think if I kept it around 30 or 40 miles per hour, I could easily get a range of 40, even 50 miles. I hope you all liked this video. It was super fun to make, and let me know if there's anything else you want to see or questions you have about the 3.0. The next video I release is just going to be a montage of ride footage from Florida, and then it's back to Virginia for me. Please like and subscribe for more content like this, and ride safe!